Yo, and hello everybody, Mike here, baseball collector. And today I'm going to show another piece from the collection that I've had a long time, something that I don't know that I've ever even shown this piece before. And it'll make sense why here in a second, because it's so awkward. And but it's one of my favorite pieces. I'm kind of going with this multi-signed theme to show these pieces off that have been in my collection for a while. And I love this stuff. This is a 1993 Baseball Hall of Fame yearbook. So every year they do a yearbook and it kind of pictures whoever's in the class. In 1993, Reggie was the only inductee. This great Leroy Neiman painting of Reggie, signed by Reggie, beautiful Reggie signature right there with the 44 in the middle of the J. But I'm going to open this up because this has 37 other Hall of Fame signatures on the inside of it. And what I love about pieces like this, I guess, before we get started, is someone painstakingly went through and went to tremendous effort to get this signed. And it wasn't me. So, when pieces like this come up, they're just so cool. And so what I'm going to do is kind of flip through this as best I can and show you guys what's in here. Again, the yearbook just kind of goes through the history of the Hall of Fame, what it's for, and then it has all these pictures and stuff. And here are the first couple of signatures. What's may not even be able to be told through this video is how beautiful and bright all of these signatures are on. What's great about them being in this book, or this magazine, I guess, or whatever you'd call it, is that the autographs stay well protected. I mean, they never see the light of day at all, except for when I'm showing them to you here. But there's Phil Rizzuto, Steve Carlton, Richie Ashburn right up there, several of them with the Hall of Fame. Now, so Rizzuto Hall of Fame 94, Ashburn Hall of Fame 95. This is from 1993. So someone carried this around with them and would get players to sign it, after the fact. And I don't want to miss anything, so I'm just going to kind of go through these pages very carefully. This is the JSA letter for it, full letter of authenticity. Let's see if I can't open this at the same time. So there's that, showing the piece, all the signatures that are in it, which we'll see here shortly. Keep going. Maybe I can go a little faster here. And then it starts going through who's in the Hall of Fame. Here's different acquisitions that they had. Like, the yearbook's really informative if you love Hall of Fame stuff. There's a profile on Reggie Jackson. And then it starts going through different players that are in the Hall of Fame, rules for election, Veterans Committee members. Roy Campanella was on the Veterans Committee. So here are just contributors. Not anybody on that. So as we go through it now, notice how Rizzuto, Ashburn, and Carlton were in the front because they weren't yet in this book. Managers, Casey Stengel. Obviously guys that weren't alive in 93 couldn't have signed this. But so there aren't many managers, I don't think. But here's the first. When they go to pictures, they have this beautiful full-page picture, color picture of Tom Seaver, gorgeously signed right there. So now we're going to start getting into more guys. There's Gaylord Perry, and what's cool is there's the, so that was induction weekend 1996. So you can see someone carried this around with them for however long, and maybe they got it all in 96. You just don't know. The story of it's just fantastic to try to figure that out and think through it. So there's Hoyt Wilhelm, Juan Marichal, Jim Palmer, still under pictures, Warren Spahn. I love how the players signed, right at great spots next to their pictures. Here's a beautiful Whitey Ford. Fergie. I mean, imagine, it's just so fun just to go through this and certainly read about all the players, but see who all signed it. It's always a fun deal. Again, I've had this piece for years. There's a Hal Newhouser, great Tigers pitcher. Raleigh Fingers, Bob Feller, Early Win. I think that might be the only black Sharpie signature on the whole thing. Most of them are beautiful blue ink, like that Rick Farrell. So now we're on catchers. Cool to get Johnny Bench on this. Like I always think, should I get players who are still alive to sign things like this? I don't know. I struggle with that. Yogi Berra right there. Now we're into first baseman. Of course, my favorite player of all time, that beautiful Lou Gehrig. Let's see. But most of the guys that were already in 93 when this came out have passed away. Let's see. Not many. Oh, we got a Harmon Killebrew right there. I always loved Killebrew's signature. It's so beautiful. There's Bobby Dorr. Now we're on second baseman. No Joe Morgan. I could probably get him. Rod Carew. Oh, I skipped a page. There's Red Schoendienst. Brooks Robinson on the third baseman picture. It's fantastic. I mean, awesome. So now we're on third baseman here. We got George Kell, Eddie Matthews. I guess there is another black Sharpie signature in there. Beautiful Eddie Matthews. I'm really trying to be careful. I don't want to rip anything I mean, this thing's on the inside beautiful. The cover's got some issues, but it's fine. And it's pretty old. What, 93? What's that? 30 years old almost. No guys on. Can't tell if I have 2 pages or 1 page. There's Luis Aparicio. And I love because they kind of have big space to sign their name nice and big, like Pee Wee Reese did there. Just looks so good. Monty Irvin. This is a page on the Negro Leagues, a section on the Negro Leagues, I should say. So Monty Irvin. There were still a lot of guys in 93 that weren't in yet that eventually got in from the Negro Leagues. God, these pages are hard to turn. Let's see if there's any other Negro League guys. No. Okay, we are now on to left fielders. Billy Williams. There's a page coming up that's pretty awesome pretty soon. No other left fielders here. There's a bunch of older, super old-timey guys. Beautiful Carl Yastrzemski. Look at that. I kind of got ahead of myself here. Let's see if I missed anybody. Nope, I didn't. On this page, you've got Willie Stargell, Pops, Lou Brock, and Ralph Kiner. Love it when there's multiples on a page. Now we're into center fielders. There's been some pretty great center fielders that have played Major League Baseball. This might be my favorite page in any piece that I have. You've got this gorgeous, huge Duke Snider autograph. Willie Mays has signed right here on his picture. And then right up here is the biggest Mickey Mantle autograph I've ever seen. I mean, it's literally the entire width of the page. It is absolutely stunning with the number 7 inscription. Snider put his number 4 over here. So maybe Mantle saw that or vice versa. And I'll put my number on there too. But I mean, I don't have a prettier Mickey Mantle signature than that. It is absolutely drop dead gorgeous. Everything else will pale, but no DiMaggio. That'd be cool. Here's right fielders. You got Frank Robinson signing his full page photograph. That's awesome. I mean, just the care. There's Al Kaline. So yeah, a piece like this, I mean, I don't know, it just can't be duplicated. You know, they're so unique, they're so special. It'd be cool. No Hank Aaron. Enos Slaughter is right there. We're getting towards the end. Yeah, I don't think there's any umpires on it, but we'll check it just to be sure. Oh, sure enough, Al Barlick signed it. Hall of Fame 1989. So, yeah, that is that piece. Turn it back over so you can see the front. So, yeah, these kinds of things are unique and special and so cool. So, yeah, just thought I'd show it to you. Don't know that I've ever shown this off on the channel, and had a chance to do it right now. So, there you go. Let me know what you think down below. Thanks, everybody, for watching, and keep collecting.